I'm dog sitting for 5 days for my relatives, their dog, and I moved to my apartment where I haven't lived since the start of the war, where all my books are. So I'm going to do a little dog sitting reading vlog. I want to read some fantasy. I'm also going to read The Glass Hotel, because I'm already reading it. And I'm going to finish that, and then I'm going to choose a fantasy book. And I want to read as many books as I possibly can in these 5 days while I'm dog sitting this wonderful little sausage. I'm going to show you her in a minute. This is Alice. This is my dog. Hi, baby. Boom. And where's she? Tasia. That's Tasia. She's a baby. She's figuring things out. She's an old lady. She's 12 years old. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get a second dog. Look at this fuzzy friend. So fuzzy. What do you think? She likes it. So does she. The dog keeps crying. I don't know if you can hear it, but she just walks around whistling. And she falls asleep for like 10 minutes and then wakes up. Or she just sits in my lap. Okay, so The Glass Hotel. What is this about so far? I'm about two-thirds of the way through. I don't really know how to explain this because there's like no real plot. It's just these disjointed stories from a few people's lives that are, well, they're not disjointed. They're sort of connected, and all of these people know each other, and at some point in their lives they mingled with each other. The story starts with Vincent, and it's only a page and a half of her like little memories. Then it's Paul, her half brother. Then it's some guy that works in a hotel where they both work at some point near a town where they grew up. And then it's Vincent again and just some random person. And it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. The Glass Hotel is the hotel where they worked. It's in a little town called Cayette. It's like in the British Columbia, I think, somewhere. And it's just surrounded by forest and water, and it's just this kind of haunted vibe, but nothing supernatural happens. And I don't really know where this story is going to lead because there's no story. There's no solid plot line. It's just these little vignettes. Hello, dog sitting update. Alice is upset. Here she is. She constantly wants my attention because the other dog also constantly wants my attention because she's looking for a mama and her mama's not here. Here's your toy. Come on, play with it. It's you know, like you put little food inside. And so can you hear the whistling? That's Tasia. That's the other dog that I'm dog sitting. She's constantly upset. She will only stop crying if I pick her up, put her on my lap, and just kiss her and stroke her, you know, and give her attention. But then Alice, my dog, gets upset. Or she'll calm down if we go for a walk, which we've already done 3 times. And she still peed inside the house 3 times, but that's fine. She's just, you know, marking her territory. That's okay. I'm not bothered about that. She didn't really eat. She ate a little bit of meat. I gave her meat with rice, and she ate only the meat. But that's okay as well. Like, you know, she can do her own thing. She drinks a lot of water. That's fine. And she will also quiet down if we go to sleep. But in order for that to happen, I need to lie down and, like, you know, baby them into bed and to sleep. So I'm having fun. I am never getting a second dog, for the love of God. This is so hard. I mean, it would probably be easier if I wanted a second dog, if I get a little puppy and they get acquainted and everything, and then they grow up, like, the puppy grows up with my dog, and my dog would constantly get used to it. But Alice is just such a baby. She's just such a mama's girl. So, I only read about 20 pages of The Glass Hotel, and I just want to sit here and read it uninterrupted, but I had to teach a student, then I had to walk the dogs, then I needed to look for my wallet that I lost, like, 2 months ago, and I cannot find it. And it's got my passport and my cards, my debit cards. So I'm having things that I need to do. I just want to sit and read, and I'm just looking at my bookshelves. They're right in front of me right now, and I'm just looking at them like, oh, I want to read that one. I want to read that one. I want to read that one. I just want to sit here and read all of them, but I can't, and it's annoying. Hello again. She's in my lap. I finally sat down to read. Alice is upset that she's in my lap. And I sat down to read, and I'm thinking maybe I should take them to the park and let them loose and just sit and read on a park bench. But I don't feel comfortable letting them loose in a semi-open park, which is not very wooded, where they can, like, you know, sniff for squirrels and stuff. And it's relatively close to the road, where I'm not going to be able to see them. Alisa, what did she take? What did you take? What did you take? Okay, I'll figure it out in a sec. Where I'm not going to be able to, like... What are you eating? Spit it out. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm not allowed to sit in the armchair, because then the dachshund wants to sit in my lap, and Alice will not let her. She starts to bite her and bark, and then the other one, Tasya, starts to bark as well. And then I need to, like, keep them apart for a little while. It's so hard. And I'm so worried for both of them. Like, this little one, she's upset because her mama left, and she's like, where's my mama? You know, because she's never stayed with me before for, like, a long period of time. Like, she knows me, but she's never met my dog before. And she's never stayed with me for a long time, and she's never stayed with anyone for a long time. She's always been with her mama. And my little one, she's just a little baby. She just wants to sit in my arms 24/7. Aw, she looks so upset. My little baby. I am stressed. But blessed with 2 dogs. Excellent. Okay, so I'm probably not going to take them to the park. I still want to, because I want to read outside, but I don't know how that's going to work. I'll think about it. I'll just read here on my floor for a little bit, and then I'll see what I can do. I'm so tired. The dogs are finally asleep. We didn't go to the park. I did not finish the glass hotel. I spent many hours doing a stupid task that didn't lead to anything. And I want to finish the book, but I also kind of want to go to sleep, because tomorrow I need to take my dog to the vet and do work and, like, be a person, you know, in general. But I also just want to stay here and finish the book. But there's like 100 pages left, and this is going to take me at least an hour, and I'm so tired. I slid further down the bed in the 5 minutes that I haven't filled myself. Okay, so I'm not going to finish the Glass Hotel today. I'm going to finish it tomorrow. Hopefully while sitting outside with the dogs running around. I don't know how I'm going to arrange that yet, but I'll think about it. So I'm going to go to sleep. No, I'm going to work until I pass out. And I'm going to sleep for just like the amount of hours that I can before the vet appointment and my mom coming tomorrow. You don't care about that. So, the Glass Hotel. I was wrong when I said that there's no main plot line. It's just that the stories are told in such an order and such a way that it might seem as if they are not entirely connected sometimes. But the main plot line is the financial scandal around one of the characters. This isn't a spoiler. The thing is that I didn't read the synopsis in the back of the book. I just knew that this is a book from the woman that wrote Station 11, and I want to read it. So if I read the synopsis, this wouldn't have come as a plot twist to me, because the way it leads to it happening in the book is kind of mysterious. Like, it never says specifically what he goes to prison for or anything like that, but you already know this if you read the description of the book like a normal person. So there's a financial scandal, and this man, his wife, her brother, one of his clients, one of his employees, a couple of his employees, some unnamed person who is also his employee, who's like telling the story of other employees but has never named themselves, his assistant, his daughter, all of these characters. And they all have a little bit of an insight into their lives and what happens to them around this financial scandal. So the financial scandal is like the main thing, but it's not the most important thing, if that makes any sense. And I think my favorite character is Vincent. She's the wife of the financial scandal guy. And I think the story is going to end with her. It's very beautiful. It's gorgeous. I thought I could write before I started reading this book. It legit made me question whether or not I can actually write anything that people would enjoy reading. And it's beautiful, and it's beautiful in a way that doesn't make you think it's purple. It's just perfect. It just touches strings in my soul that are not often touched by books. And I think it's going to be a new favorite. And now I'm going to read until I pass out. And I'll see you tomorrow.